This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's work. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS.
All right, happy Monday, my beautiful people. We about to go ahead and get into this new moon in Scorpio reading. So today is a new moon in Scorpio. It is the first new moon of the month. Okay, we are in the beginning of the month. Technically, well, we're crossing to the middle of the month, but it's the first new moon of the month. So lots of things happening, lots of energy, lots of new beginnings, lots of transformations. It is also a new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is the planet. Well, Scorpio is the sign of transformations. Old things dying so that new things can be present. All of that good energy. So we're gonna tap in and get some general messages. I do want to start off by saying I am doing new moon readings today. For those who are interested, I also have some other topics that I'll be touching on as well for those who are interested. I'm doing the 8-card special for new moon messages, as well as I'm still doing 11/11 messages for those who still want it. So if you do, that is also available, as well as these topics that are listed here. Okay. Also, on the 21st of November, I will be doing a birth chart and zodiology 3-hour seminar. I'll be going into detail about how to understand and read your birth chart properly. We will also be going through all 12 zodiac signs so that you guys can get an understanding of what each zodiac's energy brings, so that when you're reading your chart and you're becoming more familiar with your own personal zodiacs, as well as the people that you interact with, you have more of an understanding of the energies that are around you. Of course, any other spiritual services are also available. My website is still temporarily down, so if you are interested in any of those things, feel free to email me, or you can shoot me a DM on any of my personal social medias. I've been doing daily reads. I used to do daily reads all the time. That's kind of how a lot of y'all found me in the beginning of my little career. Okay, was, I started off with tarot, so I'm getting back into doing daily reads. I hope that y'all been paying attention to them. Feel free to share, feel free to like and comment. If you're watching from YouTube, definitely make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you know whenever I go live or post any new content. Also, memberships are available on YouTube. I will be doing an extended reading for the new moon for those who are members right after this reading. So if you are a member, then make sure that you stick around at the end so that we can do your extended. And if you want to become a member, head over to YouTube and click the join button, and it will give you instructions from there to join. Okay, if you're watching Facebook, we definitely appreciate you for stopping through. Definitely make sure that you also like and comment, share this video with any people or groups that you feel like can use these messages. So again, new moon in Scorpio. Okay, the new moon is all about new beginnings. The new moon is all about putting together the plan for what you want to see in this next cycle. Okay, it's almost like planting seeds. All right, so usually we start with a chakra card, but I want to start with a divine feminine energy card, because I feel like that's just where we need to be starting. All right. Okay, so the first card out, divine feminine energy, is cosmic power. Okay, cosmic power. So what I was getting as I was meditating before I came on here was a lot of people are going through transformation, which makes sense because again we are in Scorpio season, which is the season of transformation and new beginnings. But I see a lot of you guys are going through a phase of transformation that is a little different from the ones that you've been through before. It requires you to do some different things. It requires you to look at some things from a different perspective. This is pretty new. You know, we get usual trials and tribulations and, you know, things that we have to work through. But this is kind of powerful. It's almost like whatever transformation you're going through at this point is like one of those ones that's going to set you up for your future. So if you are not, you know, taking into account what spirit is trying to show you during this time, if you're not paying attention to the signs, if you are not tuned in, tapped in the way that you need to, you will miss it. Okay. So like I say all the time, nothing is a coincidence. Make sure that you're paying attention to everything around you. I don't care if somebody breathes wrong. Okay. Pay attention. All right. Lots of signs and reminders type of energy. So a lot of things around you will be happening. Like I said, a lot of things around you may have already been happening to kind of pinpoint to you the different areas of your life that need to go ahead and be cleaned up so that you can get the things that you're manifesting. We just had the 1111 portal, and I know a lot of y'all been crazy and asked for a whole bunch of shit, but you need to also ask yourself, are you ready for that stuff if it really came to you? If you really was able to receive everything that you manifested or everything you've been trying to manifest, are you really prepared for it? How long would you have it? Is this something that you would keep, or is this something that you would eventually fuck up? Okay, so spirit is kind of giving you guys the opportunity to, you know, get things prepared for what you're trying to bring in. All right, we have to have a space ready for the new things that we're, you know, bringing into our life. We can't just have these new things come into our life and we're all over the place. Okay, so the chakra card, like I said, for the week is self mastery. Again, this is an energy where you need to be doing some self work. What do I need to work on? What do I need to fix? And what way can I be better? And what way can I present myself differently? You know, what things are holding me back? What people are holding me back? What environments no longer serve me? This is a time to really dead the shit that does not serve you. That is what Scorpio season is all about. Deading the bullshit and breathing fresh air into the things that you are trying to work on and the things you've been sacrificing so hard for. Okay? What's the point of doing all of this work and then, you know, you do it all for nothing? It's pointless. Okay, so make sure that, you know, the things that you're calling in, you are prepared to have them. I tell y'all all the time, before you manifest the things you need to sustain what you want. So for example, if I'm manifesting a relationship, I need to be manifesting self-love first. I need to be manifesting healing first. I need to be, you know, getting a better relationship with my spirit team. I need to be manifesting, you know, independence. Okay, I need to be manifesting, you know, a stronger relationship with my intuition. Okay, because all of those things are needed to sustain a relationship. If I'm manifesting a new job, then I need to be manifesting a work ethic. I need to be, you know, getting out of laziness. Okay, so if you receive the things that you're asking for, how long will you have them before you fuck it up based on your current energy? That's the question of the day, or the question of the week. Okay, now like I said on Friday's reading, if you didn't watch Friday's Fortune Fridays, definitely go check that out. But like I said on Friday's reading, a lot of you guys are in positions where you feel like things are falling apart, but it's not necessarily falling apart, it's falling together. And it's all about your perspective. It's all about the way that you see it. If you see it in a way that it's like, okay, I'm losing everything or everybody, or I'm being taken away from the things I like, or whatever the case is, then you're not going to see what it's actually meant for. It's not meant for you to have nothing. It's meant for you to eventually have everything that you want. But in order to have those things, there's some sacrifices that need to happen. Okay, so let's see what the spiritual energy is here for this new moon in Scorpio. All right, so we have the rose meditation coming out. Okay, so a lot of you guys need to get back into meditation. Some of you guys need to get into nature, or meditating in nature is going to be helpful. Spending some time in the sun. is going to be helpful as well. I'm seeing like that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those time lapses of like plants growing or something growing out of the soil. That's what I'm seeing in my head, like that time lapse when, you know, it starts as a seed and then they show you how it sprouts and then it comes through the earth and then it grows up and it gets big and all of that. That's what I'm seeing in my head when I look at this card. And for a lot of you guys, this is what spirit is basically doing for you. You have to go into that dirt. Now, dirt is nasty. It's filthy sometimes. It is dirty. It's bugs and stuff in there. But it is the perfect environment for you to grow. Okay, a seed has to go into that dirt, into that soil, in order for it to get the nutrients it needs to start its growing process. So for a lot of you guys, you've been going through a lot of dirt type situations, a lot of dirt type energy, you know, meeting a lot of dirt type people. But all of these things that have been happening and all of these experiences are coming together in order to help you grow. All right, it's giving you the nutrients you need in order to grow into that big, beautiful oak tree. Okay, period. If you go and you look out at, you know, look at the trees around you, at one point that tree was nothing but a little small ass seed. Okay, everything starts small. So I'm hearing don't despise small beginnings. All right, my grandmother used to say that all the time. Don't despise small beginnings, because the greatest things, the most majestic things, the most beautiful things always start small. Okay, usually the things that start big get smaller, but the things that start small have to get bigger. Okay, so let's see what the lesson is for this new moon. What is the lesson here? The lesson is joy. Okay, joy. So it's all about your attitude, is what I'm hearing. It's all about your attitude. It's all about the way that you see it. It's all about the way that you feel about it. We got new beginnings or opportunities at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so like I said, everything that is happening is propelling you guys into the things that you're asking for and the things that you want. But again, it requires you to, number one, have a positive attitude about it and to go through the tough stuff. Okay, the tough stuff is mastering yourself. All right, you are the hardest part of your journey. There is no part of your journey that is harder than you getting out of your own way. There's no part of your journey that is harder than you tackling yourself, okay? Because you are the only person that can stop you, right? So it's going to be very important for you guys to really take heed. Again, we're moving into the winter months. The winter months are all about hibernation. It's all about rest. It's all about growth. It's all about, you know, looking over your life, looking over the past 12 or 11 months to see what has happened. What can I be grateful for? What do I need to change? How do I need to better myself? Okay, this is a time for reevaluation. Looking at my life as a whole, looking at the last 11 months to 12 months as a whole, and seeing where I need to make changes, where I can be better, where I need to do better, where I should be doing better, you know, what I need to let go of, what I need to walk away from, and everything in between. Okay, this is the seasons for that. It always pops off in Scorpio season, and then by the time we get to Pisces season, that's when we're moving into that newer energy. Okay, when we're about to hit that official new beginning season. Okay, so this is like the season for you to prep for your official new beginning. So are you using this time wisely, or are you bullshitting? Question of the day. All right, let's get into some tarot. One card at a time. All right, we have the Devil card coming out. So a lot of you guys, this is also Scorpio energy. I'm sorry, this is not Scorpio energy. This is the Devil card. The Death card is Scorpio energy. But the Devil card symbolizes what things we are attached to, what things we need to let go of, okay? A lot of you guys have a lot of addictions that you may not be privy to or that you may not think about necessarily. A lot of things that you're holding on to. This could be people, places, or things. Some of you guys could be addicted to substances, okay? I'm saying alcohol for a lot of you guys. I'm also saying smoking, okay? If you are addicted to those things, it doesn't mean, you know, I just drink every now and again, or I smoke every now and again, or I have a drink here and there, or I smoke, you know, a couple times. Not that. I'm talking about repetitive, like clockwork. You always got to have this. You always got to have that. If you don't have it, you feeling some type of way. If you don't have it, you're in a certain type of energy, okay? For some of you guys, this is also sex. There's been a lot of sexual addiction energy that's been popping up a lot. This could also be pornography. Okay, y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all with whatever I see. These things could be holding you back, especially when it comes to your root chakra. A lot of y'all in your sacral chakra, okay, a lot of y'all don't understand how important those chakras are when it comes to sexual energy, and how if those chakras are unaligned, it can take a, cause you to have a nosedive when it comes to your life, or when it comes to your finances, or when it comes to just things in general. Okay, so I see you guys having to kind of walk away from some addictions. For some of y'all, this is relationships. Okay, some of y'all are addicted to people. Okay, whether it's a person in particular, or whether it's, a group of people, or whatever the case is. All right, take it how it resonates. We know what our addictions are. We know what is too much for us. We know when we need to take a step back. Okay, so stop bullshitting yourself. For, the energy that I'm getting, this is not something that you guys don't know about. This is something that you are aware of, but you're kind of trying to pretend like you don't see it, or you're trying to talk yourself out of it being a problem. It's a problem. Okay, and it's time to go ahead and release and let go of it. For some of you guys, this could also be addictions of the mind. So you can mentally be addicted to certain things, whether that's negativity. Some of y'all are addicted to negativity. You can't have a positive thought if somebody paid you to. Okay, some of y'all could also be addicted to toxicity, or just low vibrational environments or energies. Okay, take it how it resonates. We have the Chariot energy here. Okay, so for those who have been working on your addictions, or working on mastering yourself, working on yourself, doing the things that you need to in order to get aligned. Again, I definitely see things moving forward for you, okay? Or if you are someone who is in a position to get ready to attack those addictions, I definitely see things moving forward for you once you go ahead and start doing what you need to do. For a lot of you guys, your process is simply waiting on you to get it right. Like, the things that you want is literally just waiting for you to get it right so that you can align with them. Okay. It's like, back in the day, and kids don't have to do this. I mean, we was technicians. We was coding computers. We was doing all type of shit back in the day. But back in the day when you wanted to play your game, whether it was the Nintendo or PlayStation or whatever, and you had to match them cords. Okay, you had to match the yellow with the yellow, the green with the green, the red with the red, the white with the white. Okay, in order for you to get that connection that you need to see the picture, to hear the audio, and to connect whatever device to the TV. This is basically what Spirit is showing me in regards to this reading. There's certain things that have to connect in order for you to have the perfect picture that you want. There's certain things that have to come together precisely, okay, in order for you to have the future that you want, the dreams that you want, and to accomplish the things that you're setting out to accomplish. But once you connect these things, once you get on that wavelength, it's like things immediately start happening for you, and it comes in quickly. The Chariot card is fast moving energy. It don't take no time. This could be overnight type of energy with the Chariot card, because it's a very fast card. Okay, so once you start to work on whatever these addictions are, once you start to learn that the body does not control you, you control the body. The mind does not control you, you control the mind. And you start to take advantage of this, I definitely see things moving for you. So if things have been stagnant, if you've been feeling like things are not moving, this is why. This is why, because you're not seeing something for what it is. Okay, what else is here? Yeah, the ball is in your court. Everything you need in order to create this fantastic future that you want, everything you need in order to manifest the beautiful things that you want, you already have it. You just have to do the fucking work. That's it. A lot of y'all want something for nothing. You want to give nothing. You want to do nothing. You want to just sit on your fucking hands and on your thumbs, and then you want things to quickly manifest for you. Why? Why should things quickly manifest for a lazy motherfucker when there's people out here working their ass off? Why should Spirit reward you for being lazy when there's people out here doing exactly what they need to do, and they deserve to get the things that they're asking for? Okay? You're not just going to have things fall in your lap. I cannot stress that enough. That energy has been around so much. It's almost like this I deserve type energy. Okay, I had a fucked up childhood. I deserve to do this, and that. I went through this, and that, so I deserve to live this type of life. I did. So you don't deserve a fuck ass thing if you ain't work for it. That's just point blank, period. So if you're not willing to get up and do what is required, okay, mastering yourself, doing the hard work, then you don't deserve shit. And guess what? You're not going to get shit. And whose fault is that? Yours. Because you are the only one standing in between the things that you want, okay, and the things that you have. Period. If you want to walk around life and all you have is the things that you already have, then cool. But if you want more, if you want to grow, if you want to expand, if you want to evolve, then there's things that come with that. Period. All right? Let's see what else is here. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Okay, for some of you guys, it's going to require you doing some deep soul searching. Okay, that's what's required. It's going to require for you to go in deep. It's not going to be on the surface level. The things that you're looking for, the things that you expect, the things that you're working so hard towards are not going to be surface level things. It's not going to be something that you just, walk in and there go right there. No, you're going to have to dig for it. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to uncover your energy. You're going to have to really, really do the work that is necessary in order for you to find these things. Okay, shadow work is so important. If you've been slacking on your shadow work, it's time to get back into it. Shadow work goes hand in hand with your finances. It goes hand in hand with your love life, with your relationships. It goes hand in hand with your career. Y'all don't understand how much healing affects everything in your life. And as long as you keep wanting to focus on everything else and skip past the healing part, you're going to continue to find yourself back where you started every single time. Every single time you're going to end up right back where you started. For some of you guys, you may also be receiving some type of message or some type of mail, something in the mail or some type of message that comes through that could be beneficial or helpful to you. Some of you guys could also be receiving some assistance, okay? Or you finally got past your ego and asked for help, and that person was able to give you something that you actually needed, okay? I also see this coming through meditation. If some of y'all just take some fucking time to meditate, okay, and I mean actually meditating, not just, trying to force yourself to sit there and for 30 minutes. No. I mean, actually trying to get your mind to, focus in, actually taking your time to build up meditation, your ability to meditate, okay? So maybe starting with 5 minutes today, then 2 days later do another 5 minutes, or maybe do 5 minutes every day, okay? Or 5 minutes today, 2 days later 5 minutes, 2 days later 5 minutes, okay? And then eventually by the time you get to week 2 or 3, now you can bump it up to 10 minutes, okay? Then when you get to week 6 and 7, then you can bump it up to 15, okay? And you keep gradually increasing the time, because it's not about how long you're meditating as far as time. It's about the quality of the meditation that you're having, okay? So even if you can meditate really, really good for 2 minutes, that's perfect. I'd rather you meditate really good for 2 minutes than to try to force yourself to sit there for 30 minutes and don't achieve anything. Okay, we got the 7 of Wands. So this is also going to require you guys to set some boundaries as well. All right, there could definitely be some things that happen in the next 2 to 4 weeks that are going to show to you where your boundaries need to be. For some of you guys, it's already been revealed to you where you need to put these boundaries. And the fact that you need to hurry up and get these boundaries set up and established. Okay? Like I said, what is pulling from your energy? Every time you sit there and you talk to that person, your energy is being drained. Every time you show up to that location, your energy is being drained. Every time you watch that whatever, your energy is being drained. Every time you listen to that whatever, your energy is being drained. Every time you entertain that whatever, your energy is being drained. At what point do you think enough is enough? All right? We are in the season of transformation. And the good thing about this is everything around you is conducive for you to transform, because that's the season that we're in. So the energy is already here helping you. You just have to allow it. Okay? Let's clarify this devil card. Clarifying the devil for the collective. One card, please. Don't focus on monetary issues. Focus on spirit. So a lot of y'all focus on money. And even though your money could be funny right now, your money is not funny, because, of something financial. Your money is funny because of your energy. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all that. Okay? Your finances are affected by your energy. Point blank the fuck period. Okay? So for a lot of you guys, if you're having money issues or certain things as far as your career, your job, your money, your stability, your foundations, your home life is all over the place, is because you're all over the place. When you get grounded, when you get your root chakra together, when you work on those lower chakras, the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, and then you eventually move up to the throat, the third eye, and the crown, and you get completely aligned, okay? And being aligned is a effort, right? You don't just align all of your chakras and that's it, you're good. No, babe. Every day you got to do something to make sure that you continue to stay aligned. All right? But for a lot of you guys, I'm really saying the root chakra. Okay, a lot of y'all are just simply unbalanced. And that's why you're having financial issues, or that's why things are just not working for you the way that you want them to in regards to career or even life purpose, is also what I'm saying. Okay, let's clarify this Chariot. There's also a need for balance. If you are so super or uber concerned on, and as I'm saying balance, the Gemini card comes out, and I'm looking at these two twin like cats, I guess you'd call them. I don't know. At the bottom of the deck. Anyway, yeah, balance is required as well. Okay, so if you've been focusing all of your time on how can I make more money, how can I get this, 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 and it's all material things. Okay, that's why shit is not working for you. Okay, it is you who makes the material things happen. So if you are fucked up, then the things that you're trying to manifest will be what? Okay, exactly. The Gemini card is coming out to clarify this Chariot, all right? So, like I said, some of you guys could be in your head. Some of you guys are overthinking as well, all right? But I see that logic and emotions, the balance of logic and emotions is what's going to help you get past this point. Some of you guys may be way too logical. Some of you guys may be way too emotional. You need to figure out where you stand, what side you stand on, and try to get to the middle, okay? You shouldn't be too far in your emotions to the point where you are Xing out logic and you're not making smart or intellectual decisions. And you shouldn't be too far in your logic to the point where you are not honoring your feelings and your emotions. There has to be a balance of both in order for you to move forward. If you're one of those uber independent people and I don't got no feelings, fuck everybody, then shit is gonna be fucked up for you, okay? Because you're gonna have to learn how to feel in order to get the things that you want and in order to heal yourself. If you're one of those people who is overly emotional and you don't think and I'm delulu, okay, delulu, you're gonna keep losing with your delusional ass, okay? Take it how it resonates. Let's clarify this Magician card. The way others view you is none of your business, okay? So for some of you guys, the changes that you need to make, you're not making it because you're worried about the people around you. I don't know why the fuck you be worried about the people around you or the opinions of the people around you. You are taking into way too much consideration, okay? Some of y'all are not moving literally because you just don't know how people are going to feel or what people are going to think of you when you come out doing whatever you're doing or when you step up and make whatever decision you need to make. Please don't not move or not do what you need to do because you're worried about motherfuckers. I really hope that that's not the case. I really pray that that's not the case. Do what you need to do for yourself. Okay? Everybody out here will always do what they need to do for themselves, and you need to be one of those people as well. If it does not, benefit you, if it's not conducive, if it's not helpful, then you don't need to be doing it. You don't need to be intertwined with those people. You don't need to be worrying about what those people have to say. Also, if it's somebody who has never done what you're trying to do, why are you listening to them? When I first started my business and I was telling my family members about it, they didn't know, they couldn't understand why I was doing that. They were like, why don't you just go get a job? Even to this day, sometimes they're like, I don't understand why you would sit there and be trying to figure that out instead of just going to get a guaranteed paycheck. Well, bitch, this is not your dream. This is my dream. Okay? And a lot of y'all gonna have to just put your foot down and be who you are. Stop looking around for people's responses every time you do something. It's not about how people respond to you when you're living in your truth. It's the way that you're responding to your own truth. Are you giving yourself permission to be as organic as possible? If not, you're doing yourself a disservice. Period. All right? Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. You have happy home. Okay, so a lot of you guys are trying to manifest happiness, or a lot of you guys are just trying to manifest, you know, a home life that you've never had, or a stable home life, period. Okay, and it's most definitely possible. But again, there's things that have to happen in order for you to get to this place. It's not just going to fall in your lap. Okay, stop looking at social media, stop looking at what society is saying. A lot of that shit is bullshit. Okay, nothing just happens. Everything has a purpose, everything has a reason, everything happens because of something. Okay, so if you want this happy home, it means that you have to do something in order to make this happen, right? If the effect is a happy home, there has to be a cause in order to give you that effect. Okay, so ask yourself, what am I doing in order to create this happy home? What am I doing right now in this moment in order to have the future that I want? What steps am I taking right now in this moment in order to eventually live the life that I want, or to attract the things that I'm trying to attract? All right, let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Some of y'all could just bought some new shoes as well, some boots or some booties or something like that. You have just be alone for now and develop your craft. Okay, so like I said, a lot of y'all gonna have to put up some boundaries, and kind of take a step back from some people, places, and things so that you can develop yourself and your craft. Okay, we can't always heal around people or with people. We can't always move forward, you know, while being around other people, while being with other people. Sometimes you just got to take a step back. You know, sometimes we got to just go ahead and let them go. Sometimes you just got to, you know, move around. Okay? And it doesn't mean that you got to stop loving these people. It doesn't even mean that you got to stop talking to them completely. It just means that you need to start distancing yourself. If that means instead of talking to them every day, you talk to them every other day, that's a good start. If that means, you know, instead of going to their house every single day, you go to their house, you know, every 2 weeks or every other week, then that's a start. Okay? But if it's somebody that you know you need to completely cut off, I told you I was saying signs and reminders, and this card popped out. If it's somebody that you need to completely cut off, then that's what you need to do as well. Again, don't ignore your intuition during this time. And this is the thing too. The more we move into the age of Aquarius, the deeper we get into it, the more wild shit is going to be fucking happening. Okay, so we don't know what's around the corner if we don't do what we're supposed to do, if we are not following our intuition. Okay, not following your intuition sometimes can be the difference between literal life and death. Literally. Okay, literally. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people talking about their family members. You know, one person said don't go, and they went anyway, and then they ended up something happening to them, or you know, whatever the case is. Okay, or you know, a person intuition told them not to do something and they did it anyway, and now they have to live with, you know, whatever decision they made for the rest of their life because of some type of long-term effect that they now have to deal with. You never know the consequences of not listening to your higher self or listening to your intuition. So if you want to be out there playing Russian roulette, okay, with your intuition, just because you're scared of what's going to happen next, I'd rather be in a position where I don't know what's going to happen next, but I know it's going to happen for the best of my to the best of my ability, or for my best, because my intuition is telling me that. My intuition will never tell me to do something that is going to harm me. So I'd rather take a leap of faith and trust in my intuition than to not trust it and end up something horrible happening to me, or you know, end up in a situation that I can't get out of, or that takes years in order to get out of. Nobody got time for that. All right, so let's get some ancestor messages surrounding this new moon. We have Mother and Father God that popped out. I didn't even get to shuffle the deck all the way. So the universe, your ancestors, the cosmic world. Okay, first card out was cosmic power. So the cosmic world, the astral world, the spiritual realm will be very present during this month or during the season as well. So definitely make sure that you are paying attention to that. Any dreams, any downloads, any deja vu, any you know, anything. Okay, pay attention to everything that's going on. All right, yep, spiritual growth. This is the time for y'all to level the fuck up. It's the season of level up. Okay, It's the season of leveling the fuck up. You either gonna do it or you not. You either gonna be a bitch boy or a bitch girl, or you gonna step the fuck up and do what you need to do. Y'all want all of these beautiful things, but don't nobody want to do no motherfucking work. All right, we got commitment. Are you willing to commit to the process? Are you willing to do the work that is necessary in order for you to spiritually grow and to receive the things that you want? Are you willing? Are you willing? You gotta be committed to it. You gotta continually go after it. It has to be a continuous process. All right. What else is here? What I say? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, baby. Don't play with it. Transformation. I told y'all this is a season of transformation. All right. It is all up to you. What you need to do. All right. We have empowerment. Okay. So for some of you guys, maybe you need to work on your solar plexus chakra. If you've been feeling, like, okay, I know what I need to do and I want to get it done, but I just feel like I don't have the power to do it, or whatever the case is, work on that solar plexus chakra. That is your powerhouse. Okay? That's your creative center. That's how you get shit done. I told you I was saying signs and reminders, and it popped out on its own. It popped out first before I even shuffle, and then it's popping out again. Butterflies are also a common theme during this time. Butterflies and birds. So if you've been seeing a lot of either, okay, or if you've been seeing either of them, period, then that definitely could be, personal signs for you. Okay. All right. Let's close out with some messages of confirmation here. A good thing to do on any new moon is, if you don't have a journal already, get you a journal. If you already have one, then, open up to a page and write the way that you want this season or this cycle to look for you. Now, one thing that's going to be important is you have to separate from the worldly calendar. Okay, so we don't pay attention to the actual dates and shit like that, for real, and spirituality. Okay, it's all about the energetic cycles. So because we are in a new moon, that means from this new moon to the next new moon is one cycle. All right. So from this new moon to the next new moon, you need to write what you want to see happen in your life. The next new moon we have will be in Sagittarius, and that will be in the month of December. So you basically got a month from here on out. Not really a month, probably like 28 days technically, because a moon cycles go in 28. So you have 28 days, okay, from today to the next new moon, for you to write out what you want, how you want it, and what you're willing to do or what you're going to do to get it. Okay, this is the time to set your game plan up. Okay, figure out and map out the way that you want things to go. Not necessarily like detail for detail, like I'm going to wake up on November 23rd and everything that I want is going to be there. No, but the way that you want things to go, as if like, I'm so happy and grateful that within this energy cycle, I complete this, I achieve this. Okay, when it comes to your goals, you want to set goals that are achievable, right, but also challenging. All right. So if you know you need to get more consistent, then your goal needs to be a routine. Can I get consistent with the routine? Okay. Are there things that I can do every single day to keep me in the mentality or in the mindset that I need to be in order to make this shit do what it need to do? Okay. Or if my goal in this cycle is to learn something that I need to learn in order for me to have that job or that career or to move forward to that new thing. All right. So figure out what it looks like for you. Or my goal this month is to not talk to this person, or not go back to this person, or not continue to entertain this person. Yeah, I had to say that real fast because as I was about to move on, I heard Spirit say relationship too. Because some people's going to look at, a lot of people listen to shit and y'all feed yourself delusion even when the facts are being presented to you. Even when confirmation of what your intuition is saying to you is being presented, y'all will still in y'all head be like, oh, no, Spirit not talking to me about this particular situation. They must mean something else. No, the first thing that popped in your head, that's what the fuck Spirit is talking about. Stop. That's called delusion. When you do shit like that, little stuff like that is delusion. If something pops into your head, if I'm talking about you need to leave that person alone, and then a random ass person pops into your head, that's the fucking person spirit is talking about. Why are you trying to feed yourself bullshit after the truth came to you first? A lot of y'all gotta get out of that. You wonder why you can't listen to your intuition. Oh, I don't have. How do I connect my intuition? Bitch, listen. God damn. Y'all will ignore the fuck out your intuition, and then when shit fuck up, you want to sit around and cry and play victim. I had to get that out. All right, Earth signs. Okay, so this reading could definitely resonate for a lot of Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Some of you guys also just need to get grounded. Okay, Earth is all about being grounded, being centered, your foundations being laid, like we were talking about. Okay, change your perspective. Like I told y'all, it's time to look at this shit from a different angle. Okay, it's time to adjust your glasses, bitch. Okay, adjust the motherfuckers. We have children. Children was popping out a lot in, I think it was Friday's reading as well. Okay, so a lot of things happening here with your babies. Some of you guys, children could be seeing or having a lot of spiritual encounters during this time, whether it's dreams or whether they're telling you about memories that they have from the astral realm or whatever the case is. Some of your children could also be kind of letting you know what you need to be doing or what you need to be changing. So pay attention to your babies during this time. Also, make sure that you're protecting yourself in your home. Okay, and your family, you know, doing your protection rituals or your crystal protection, whatever you need to do. Okay, talk to your ancestors, whatever. Keep them babies safe. Okay, keep them babies safe. We have new money opportunity. Okay, so some of you guys could be getting some type of new opportunity, whether it's in career, or just, you know, random deposit of income, money you've been looking for. Some of you guys manifested money on the 11th, and you could be getting that sometime this week. Okay, we have diet. Take a step back from the things that no longer serve you. Okay, some of you guys need to actually do a real diet as well. Okay, we're not trying to kill ourselves through food. How the fuck you gonna be the family generational curse breaker and die from a clogged artery? Okay, that don't even make sense. You gotta go out more gangster than that. Die from a honey bun. But you supposed to be the generational curse breaker. Or bed bound on my 600-pound life. Be for fucking real. Okay? We got guilt. Okay? So some of you guys need to go into a space where you are either forgiving yourself or forgiving people of your past. Okay? Either way, don't, you know, go through this season holding on to things that no longer serve you, whether it's feelings, whether it's emotion, whether it's habits. You know, being addicted, you can be addicted to food, can be addicted to drugs, can be addicted to narcotics, can be addicted to people, can be addicted to sex, to porn, to anything. Okay, addictions run deep. Figure out what it is that you need to separate yourself from and start doing the work to do so. All right, so we have reached the end of this reading. Hopefully y'all got something from this. Like I told y'all, I am doing new moon reading specials today. It's an 8-card reading special for the new moon. If you are interested, then you can either shoot me an email or you can inbox me. All of my information is in the description. Also, on the 21st, like I told you guys before, I will be doing a birth chart and zodiology 3-hour seminar where I'll be going into what the birth chart means, how to read it, going into all 12 zodiacs, you know, their energies, their signs, and everything else. And I will also be giving free birth charts to those who do not have their chart. So if you do need your chart and you don't have it, that is included in the $35 as well. You will receive your birth chart, and that way, you know, you'll have it even after the seminar is over. All other life coaching and mentoring services are also still available as well. It is the holiday season, so usually during the holiday season, I'm doing a lot of specials. Check in with me on the specials. I have special prices for a lot of services, especially healing services, because this is the season to start healing. A lot of people usually, you know, want to change their life when it comes to this season. So I do a lot of specials because of that. I know that it's an energetic thing because it is the season of transformation. A lot of people are all thinking the same thing. I need to get my shit together. Okay. So Poca got a lot of stuff going on. I also have therapy sessions for those who have been seeking a therapist or wanting someone to help them. I am not a licensed therapist by the state. Okay, but I am a licensed therapist by spirit. Okay, so if you do need any of those services, if you do need any help or assistance or any readings, definitely make sure that you reach out. Again, I will be doing the members only extended in a few minutes. So if you are a member, definitely check in for that. Other than that, light and love to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. Make sure that you tune in or are looking out for the daily messages that I do post. Some of them are all zodiac. Some of them, are based on the elements, and some of them are just what I feel, okay, or what spirit is given to me in regards to them. So definitely make sure that you're paying attention to those and sharing them if you see fit. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for our topic Tuesday. Stay safe, okay? Stay in tune and get your shit together. Peace.